Two AL East rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays against the Baltimore Orioles. Some great April baseball headed your way next.
Live on 2K Sports Friday night, Major League Baseball. Hey, great to have you with us. And our starting pitcher for Baltimore, Steve, how's he going to handle these Toronto bats in this game?
Well, against a lineup like this, even though you've got a good right-hander on the mound, he's got a chance to have some damage done. He has to believe in damage control. Give up one run, but don't give up a crooked number.
Take a moment here to look at that lineup for the Blue Jays. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
It's going to be De Jesus. A win in there. The last contest for the Jays, and that one adding to the win streak for him. It's now up to 6. Hit in the air to center field. Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. He's going to try and test him here. He wants to go to third. Jesus around third, headed for the plate. Now we'll show you how the Orioles are lined up around the field.
You know, they always want to play solid defense, but against this weak-hitting lineup, there's a chance that they have some margin for error today.
There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. Here comes the runner for the plate. And Jesus is home. Bad throw. Epps up now. What we're seeing here is just a great push. They've been able to jump out in front here in this ball game. You'll have to get the other team down early.
Well, going into this game, I didn't know when we see
it's fouled away. Yeah, sometimes you get that offense like we've seen here. It gets rolling early, and you start to think maybe this is going to be the way it is for the whole game.
Well, that's right. They get confident. They start to dig in a little bit. And for the pitcher, he's got to make some adjustments after giving up the run.
Fastball got him 2 down.
Well, he climbed the ladder on him, Gary, and he just didn't have enough bat speed to catch up to that pitch.
Here's a look at the teams that drummed up the extra base hits last year, our State Farm leaderboard. Number 1, the Blue Jays. White Sox in second. Third, the Yankees. Red Sox fourth. And at number 5, it's the Angels. Here's one hit very well deep. It's off the wall hard.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
Graves has a turn in the box. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1. The pitch. Take something off that time. In control with the count now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the side. Off to a good start here. They put one over in the first. Toronto leads it 1-0. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. What is it about this Baltimore lineup that they'll be looking for from him today.
Quality right-hander on the mound against this lineup. He should be able to get the outs he needs to come away with a victory, especially if his offense gives him some run support.
And that sets down Dobbs. 1 away.
This is not one of the better offenses in the game, so for them to win, they tend to need low-scoring affairs to prevail.
Swung on and a grounded to first. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays. Defensively around the horn.
Defense has been a problem for this club, and when you take a look at the number of errors they've committed, it's in the bottom 5 in the American League. They just have not been able to make the plays like other teams have to be able to get big outs.
And he takes that curveball for a strike 0-1. Baltimore losing last night. We really were hoping for a sweep. Still 2-1 against the Rays in Tampa Bay. Inside for a ball, evens the count at 1. Bringing at that outing, they really unable to stop an onslaught.
And that onslaught contributed to that 6-run loss.
This one's grounded foul, wide at first. Here's the delivery. Cutter, strike 3 call. That'll do it in the inning. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Toronto's in charge here. For those of you catching up with us, hi. I'm Gary Thorne, along with John Clark and Steve Phillip, bringing you Major League Baseball here on TK Sport. Yes, cuddle again. 5 years coming up this year. 1 away.
I've got a moment to look back to last year Toronto Blue Jays. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they also had the best approach with runners in scoring position, leading the league in hitting with runners in scoring position. That ability to drive the ball back up the middle and pick up runs.
For him, top 5 in the league in runs scored a year ago. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1. Deals. Yeah, with 2 strikes on him now. Brett Laurie will choke a little bit.
If you saw his last game, you got a chance to see that he's doing that well in that one, picking up a couple of knocks.
Fouled off. He sends this one in the air towards center. It's down, the base hit. He's going to try to strike it.
A quick look back to last year's numbers for that board. Third in batting average with runners in scoring position. Sixth in triples. And, of course, he got his base hits. He was ranked in the top 10 in hits in the league, getting the job done, finding a way to get on base.
It's Malone at the plate. Line shot into center field. That one gets through for a base hit. Laurie heads for third. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Now showing aggressiveness early in the count, all over that 0-0 pitch, ripping the fastball to center.
2 runners for Prince Fielder. And it's fouled off. Here it comes. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. 2 men have been put away. The runner's tagging from first.
He's got a shot at getting out of this now. Big time out. Now he's got 2 down. He's only 1 out away from working out of this jam.
These teams set the tone in offense last year. Let's take a look, brought to you by State Farm. Blue Jays number 1. White Sox in second. Third, the Yankees. Fourth, the Red Sox. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
But when this team steps on the field, it's like a track meet. It seems like every one of these guys once had ability to hit home plate. Seems like almost every game. They led the league last year in runs scored, and this is a team that has so much team speed and power. That's why they are so successful at plating runs.
He delivers. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Comes set, now the 1-1. Swings for a strike on the fastball. It'll be a 1-2 count.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
Well, that half inning came to a close. A strikeout ended it. They get 2 men in scoring position. Couple of hits, can't get them home, though. Blue Jays 1, Baltimore nothing. And we're going to see Boggs here. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. On the way. Watches the off-speed pitch. Ends up 0-1. Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
He just reared back and said, here it comes, big boy. Here comes my best fastball. He busted him inside with it.
Big breaking ball misses, 1-2. And this one's up the middle. Lowry's there. In time for the out. Make sure to catch this one next Tuesday. It'll be Clayton Kershaw and the Los Angeles Dodgers as the D-backs roll into town. We hope you'll be there. Things get underway at 10 Eastern. 10:40, batting now. Taps this one foul off to the left. Hit hard to second. Laurie. And a good throw gets him 2 down. It's Fogg at the plate. Looked like the cutter that time for a called strike.
You can throw the ball down to the zone with that kind of movement. It can be very effective.
Got him swinging with that curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. The Orioles still looking for a run. Descent gets a shot here, and he was the league leader in runs. Unscored last year. There's a swing, line drive, center field, and he can't run it down. It rolls all the way to the wall. He's going to try for 3. The throw, safe. Slides into third base. They couldn't get him.
Some kind of player, no doubt about it. They're glad to have him in the lineup because he can get it done, and he got it done all season long last year, Gary.
Great finish to that triple right there. He secured it with a play at the end.
What an effort on his part. He turns it on going around second base, and a great slide stretching it into a triple.
Epps is the batter now. Here we go with a little breakdown on the types of pitches that he's throwing on the mound that are turning into hits.
That 4-seam fastball of his, it's gotten hit 3 times.
Even though he's only been hit 3 times in this game, they've all come off of that one pitch. He's been solid to start the game out and could turn into a great start for his club if he continues to minimize hits on all of his offerings and find another option to go to.
Here's the pitch. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. That's one away. Here comes the runner for the plate. There's the throw. The run scores. Hoolan at the plate. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
Excellent approach by this lineup so far in the game. They've got to be pleased to get out in front early.
And it goes foul. Manager's going to love it. Takes a little pressure off the manager, too, when you get the hitters going this early in a ball game.
Well, you know what? It's the solid approach at the plate. They clearly had a plan as to how they wanted to attack this pitcher, and they're executing it to perfection.
In time for the out.
Shortstop makes a nice play right here, Gary. Good feet at that position. Gets the easy out at first.
And the lineups with the most home runs around the league last year, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The Yankees second. Third, the White Sox. Fourth, the Red Sox. And number 5, the Indians rounded out.
A lot of times they say that power hitters can be pitched to if you pitch them carefully. The problem is with this team, they have a ton of power hitters in this lineup. Number 1 in baseball last year in the home run. And you make a mistake, and everyone in this lineup can make you pay with the long ball.
The pitch. Swinging a drive, deep left center. That one's grabbed, side retired. They pick up a run on 1 hit, nobody left. Blue Jays out in front by 2. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball, I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Hermine at the plate. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Curveball just misses 1-0.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Here's the 1-0. That's a foul ball. Foul ball! And he fouls another one off. One-two pitch coming. Swing and a miss on the slider. 1 out.
Now, K-Camp's going to show us a good look at this slider.
Well, sometimes you get pulled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
And in the batter's box, the top. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. DeJesus. 2 away.
Let's take a look at last year's rankings in the American League and see how the Baltimore Orioles fared. 5th in batting average with runners in scoring position, 8th in triples, and they were in the top 10 in stolen bases. Speed, a major part of this offense, not only because of the stolen base, but because of the pressure it put on the opposing pitchers.
Blank in the box. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Well, it was a quick inning right there. 7 pitches. Blue Jays still out in front. Yes, settling in. He flew out his last time up. First one. Here's a swing and a line drive. So Brett Laurie will come up next.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
He was near the top of the list in the AL in crossing the plate. Toronto, here's a position to get something done.
Now this one's coming to the inside part of the plate, but he manages to put the bat on the ball.
We call that a muscle hit, Steve. He just muscled that.
It's a muscle hit. Muscles.
Take a look at these.
Oh, guns. Well, high pressure, no doubt about that on the mound right now in a jam like this.
Oh, it looks like we've got an injury here. He's going to have to leave the ball game. Really, I mean, that one swung on its line. That's one.
Solid approach at the plate. Got a pitch that he could do something with it, that he could handle, and he picks up an RBI. Good job.
Here's Prince Fielder now with the RBI opportunity. Laurie's after the stolen base. And he swings and hits this one foul. Steve, absolutely right. They can't afford to give up too many more here. This thing's going to disappear from them.
And from the off,
hit on the ground. Basnock. There's one. And that's two. A double play. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and Toronto up 3. The top of the order is due up next. And Dobbs settles in. He'll lead it off here, bottom half of the 4th. The pitch hit in the air to center field. Play is made. Springtime around Major League Baseball. Here's a look at the Blue Jays. The Baltimore series ending on Sunday. They pick off a home series with the White Sox. That series is 4 games. They'll stay right there for the next set of games. Los Angeles Angels. Home sweet home for a while here. I'm trying to make the most of it. And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike 1.
Gary, they're going through the lineup the second time around right here. They don't have any hits, so they've really got to start thinking about what are they doing at the plate and should they be more aggressive right now.
Yes, mercy, what a play. That's how hard that was.
The accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate.
Basnock gets a turn here. Home run king last year, number 1 in the league. Line shot into center field. And Baltimore, their first hit.
Well, you want consistency, especially with your better players. And obviously one of the leaders last year to this offense, his big bat in the middle of the lineup. So they wanted to get it done again.
And we're going to see 0-for-1 this one. This pitch he went by, and it was a ball, 1-0.
Good running movement on that pitch, in on the hands for the hitter. He laid off, but couldn't do anything with it anyway.
Throw in time forces him at second for the 3rd out. In, out of the inning. 6 pitches, and it's over. Baltimore's still hoping to put something up. It's going to be DeJesus. Here. Here we go with a breakdown of pitches that are outside the strike zone. You can see if he's getting the hitters to chase those pitches.
That's been a really nice job on the mound for him so far, getting a lot of strikeouts because he's getting pitches on the edges of the plate, and the hitters just can't seem to catch up.
Well, and the great thing about watching this performance today is, yes, he's getting a lot of outs on his out pitches, but it's the pitches that set up that pitch beforehand that has made him successful today.
He swings now and really hit that. And he makes the catch, 1 down. And here's the Orioles' schedule, what it looks like. They wrap up this Toronto series on Sunday. They'll take on a fellow AL East team, the Tampa Bay Rays. That's a 3-game series. Then they'll kick off a road series with the Oakland A's, a team that will definitely give them a competitive series. Descent is batting up in the that is hit, and he's a down. He's 2 for 2 now. He's trying for second. Epps is the batter, number 1 in hits last year. Here's the first pitch, There's a swing and a smash. Out number 2. And they just tried to hold him there at first. And there's 2, a double play. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning in Restream. Up next, Orioles. Tim 40 has the turn in the walk. Grounded out his last time through. And here's the first one. A swing line to left center. That should be a base hit.
Good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, and follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
It's Fogg, right? He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Here's the delivery. A line drive toward short. That's 1 down. Vermeen up now. Steve, let's take a look at those numbers off the mound.
Well, he's putting these infielders to work, Gary, getting a lot of help from his friends back there. Pitch the contact, let him put it in play, and throw strikes.
One out, man on first. First pitch on the way. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Now it's 2 down. And that will hold him at first. And in the batter's box, it's Hop. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. This is in the air, straight away left. That one's grabbed, side retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Toronto not letting this lead go. Bullen is up now. And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
And mixing up your pitches, to me, he's throwing way too many.
He sends this one in the air towards center. Catch is made. Look at the teams who led the league in slugging last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Blue Jays number 1. White Sox in second. In third, the Yankees. Red Sox 4th. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Well, Gary, we're going to see sluggers in this game today. And I tell you what, they got guys who can take you out of the ballpark, but they also hit a ton of extra base hits.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. 2 away.
Well, this ball is hitting with a left center field gap, and the center fielder has priority over the left fielder. Good job taking charge. He called him off and made the play.
Collier in the batter's box. This is his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a ball hit well into right field. It's got carry. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. Now that's one way to keep your pitch count down. They wrap that inning up with 3. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Blank is the player. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see how they can't capitalize on it.
Called strike and a fastball, and it's 0-2. You know, to be effective, you got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
Well, he doesn't typically throw the cutter as often as he has today, but he seems to be using it an awful lot.
You want your pitcher to kind of change it up, to have a balanced approach so the hitter can't think along with him. What I don't understand is why is he not using his best pitch, which is the four-seam fastball.
That one's drilled to short, too long. And his throw is in time for out number one. And Dobbs settles in. Last time up, flew out. He doubled his last time. Here's the pitch. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. And he gets it down. That's his third hit, 3 for 3. Well, you talk about making a beeline for the back, Steve. That's what he does here, and he does it with his head.
Well, that's a good piece of hitting. This guy's a dirt player. He's willing to go in head first and give everything he has and just beats the throw. Well, a quick look back to last year's numbers for Brett Lawrie. Third in batting average with runners in scoring position. Sixth in triples. And, of course, he got his base hits. He was ranked in the top 10 in hits in the league, getting the job done, finding a way to get on base.
First pitch to him. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Hops there. Roams over, puts it away. Runner on his way to third. And two, a double play.
But Gary, get a chance to look at this double play in the replay, and this is an outstanding effort to make the catch, get to the bag, and make the throw. That's a rally killer.
And that's going to deny the chance at a big inning here. And here's Prince Fielder. Grounded out last time. Fielder mashes that one. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. So the lead now stands at 4. A solo home run, pushing them out in front further.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
And starts him out here. Sliders, not a done deal yet, but boy, when you get those kind of hits this late in a ball game, you're on your way probably to a W.
And now the manager
hit in the air to center field. And he's there to retire the side. So they pick up a run on Baslock up at the plate. Well, it's truly been a tremendous. And to stay on the mound for this man. Here's a breakdown of how he's been mixing up his locations using. He swings and drives this one. And he'll put that one away for out number 1.
Well, no runs so far, and he's been able to make every pitch he needs to neutralize some of these big bats, getting the job done. He looks like he's feeling good.
And we're going to see Boggs here. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. And the first pitch. Up the middle to Wong. Throw to first gets him, and there are 2 down.
He's been having this lineup guess the entire game right now. He's out thinking them and out pitching them. He's continuing to be sharp the entire game.
And 40 settles in. He singled in his last at bat. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. That's caught.
Oh, he's absolutely mowing them down here today, Gary, and they haven't been able to muster any sort of offensive attack.
Justin up now. Let's take a look at what he's doing on these first pitch to hitters.
You know, as we've seen today, Gary, he gets in trouble when he falls.
Hit up the middle. Oh, off the pitcher. Wow, that was a hot shot, and he couldn't get out of the way. And they'll have to eat this, as that will go as an infield single. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there.
Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. There's contact. He drove it well. One away now. The runner's tagging from first. And he is out at second.
Beautiful looking double play right there. A pitcher's best friend.
That shortens the inning, shortens the number of pitches that have to be thrown. It's all about defense. Bullen in the box now. Flew out last time. Now swinging a shot towards second. Throws the first side is retired. How about that? Only needed 4 pitches to set down the guys. Tremendous. It's Fogg at the plate. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning. And the first pitch. Oh, slider just misses. 1-0.
He's really only held them to 2 hits so far today, Gary. So he's been on top of his game out there. He's made it look easy, and it could pop.
Swung on, line to right field. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. He's thinking 3 here. And he's in there easily. There's the throw. And he scores! Whoa, what a move made right there, Steve. He didn't even think about stopping at third, and inside the... Park home run.
The Orioles' attack has been relentless here. They put so much pressure on the opposing pitcher. Each at bat critical now for Baltimore.
Grove is going to be our new pitcher here. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. Tried to get him to go after the slider. 1-1. And as positive as a home run can be, Steve, right now it's going to be about base runners and more long balls.
Well, but they have some confidence. They know they can get to this pitcher. Now they have to try to go at him.
The 1-2 on its way. And he takes the ball inside. 2-2.
Well, a little message pitch right there, up and in the strike zone. And I think this hitter will think twice about diving out over the plate after that pitch.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
This one tails down. Look at it just dropping off the table right there with a big break at 83 miles per hour.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
And then the batter's box at top. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the pitch. He waved at that breaker and misses, and an 0-1 count.
Well, trailing right now, down 3 runs. You got 1 out here in the 8th. You got 5 outs left is the way you have to look at it. They need base runners. Get people on and hope somebody runs into one. A 3-run will come.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Slider just off the black that time, 2-1. That one lofted in the air. And that falls for a base hit.
Well, he hangs that curveball right down the heart of the plate. He's lucky that didn't get hit out of the ballpark. It's only a single.
Blank is the batter. Ground out victim last time through. He sends this one in the air towards center. That's 2 gone. And Dobbs settles in. Hasn't gotten a hit yet today. We'll see what he can do here. Hops on at first. On the way. Swing and a line drive. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate. Look at our leaderboard brought to you by State Farm. But look at the teams with the most hits when it mattered most. Number 1, the Blue Jays. White Sox in second. The Angels third. Yankees fourth. And for the Orioles, they are fifth.
Well, you absolutely love doing a game like this. 2 of the more clutch hitting teams in the league last season. These guys love hitting with runners in scoring position. And the thing is, it's not just one guy, it's the whole team. These guys love it. They like getting guys on base, and they love bringing them in. They're going to make the pitchers work extremely hard in this one.
And it's fouled away. Oh! Spins on a throw behind the runner. Has to dive, but he's back in there in time. Here's a spin and a throw back to second. Gets back in time. Popped him up way up there near third base. And that's going to do it in this half inning. Narrow their deficit a bit. They pick up a run on the dinger. Baltimore trying to get back into a position to challenge in this game. Middle of the lineup, 2 up. Graves has a turn in the box. He's going to start the 9th inning. And the first pitch. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1.
He must not have eaten for a long time because he was hungry for this pitch. Problem was, it's a pretty good slider. You swing that hard at a...
Ball is blasted high, deep center field, way back there. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. This game now a 4-run ball game. The solo home run to that lead.
Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead going to make it much more difficult to catch them later. Pretty good performance.
Came into this building looking to win. Swing, hot shot, Gardner. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. One away, and here is Brett Laurie. He's a perfect 3 for 3 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he steps on first. That's the second out. It's Colon at the plate. Last time up, flew up. Shot back to first. And that gets through for a base hit. This one rolls through to the wall. And they will tag him out at second. So they pick up a run on the home. Pasnock up at the plate. He's going to be the first at bat, home half of the ninth. And here's the first one. He starts him off with a strike on the inside part of the plate.
I think right now, offensively, you've got to start getting base runners, get as many as you can. I mean, you're down a ton, so you don't need big hits, you don't need home runs, you need base runners.
It's the curve by him that time. He's in control with that 0-2 count.
Well, he saw that breaking ball right out of the pitcher's hand. You see this cut he had. This is a power swing right here. He's trying to go yard.
Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, one out.
A textbook way of pitching. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Outstanding command during that at bat. And we're going to see Boggs here. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. Here's the pitch. A smash towards the hole. Throws in time to first. What a play.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, they're looking pretty dire at this point. And, but listen, plenty of things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
He went all out on that. And the win expectancy graph shows us how important that graph was. 40 is batting. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Well, purpose pitch right there. He gets the strike on it, goes up and in, and it opens up the entire strike zone now.
Too far inside, 1-1.
A pitch like that just locks the hitter up when it's in on the hands.
Not going to go after that curveball, but it's in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
Inside for a ball. We're even at 2. And that one is a fly ball. This could do it. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
Now we're going to award our player of the game.
But Gary, anytime you can put the ball in play, you have a great opportunity to get hits and great things happen. And that's what happened today. The pitcher couldn't find a way to put him away. That's why he got those 3 big hits. And when you can do that, good things are going to happen for your team.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're on the road, to have this kind of offense, it takes the hometown crowd out of the game and really helps your chances.
Great day for baseball here at 2K Sports. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our great